the IMRA group up in East Moline, starting on the outside of that third row. All right, watch them this time. Green flag out. And up front, Mitchell Davis in car 56. Second spot, Robbie McQuinn. Larry Easton in the 17, Austin Arsdale in the 2. 51R, Jed Ross. Mitchell Davis, Jed Ross, Austin Arsdale on the outside in car number 2. Battling with the 09er, Robbie McQuinn for that number 3 spot. Andy Ball already up into the number 5 spot. Car number 6B, he started on the tail end of the field. The Mason City Maniac on the move. Also the 7X of Corey Wyant. These two drivers making their way to the front. Mitchell Davis, your leader, and the 6 of Andy Ball spinning around over in turn number 4. And please, late models, Big Ten late model feature event to staging. And now Corey Wyant jumps up into that number 3 spot. Battling on the outside. Robbie McQuinn, the 09, Austin Arsdale in the 2. And Austin Arsdale moves up into that number 4 spot. On the move, the 7X, Corey Wyant up on the outside, moves to the number 2 spot, up on the outside of Mitchell Davis, and takes over the lead. Wow, Robbie McQuinn gets upside down off of turn number 4, lands back on his wheels. The 09 upside down off of the number 4 turn. Lands back on his wheels. All right, Mitchell Davis brings him off of that 4th turn for the wave of that green flag. Mitchell Davis hanging on to that number 1 spot, but the 51R Jed Ross to the inside, and he now takes over the lead. The 7X, Corey Wyant, and the 56, Mitchell Davis battling it out for the runner-up spot. Andy Ball, the 6B, up into the 4th spot. Austin Arsdale back to 5th in the car number 2. Your new leader, the 7X of Corey Wyant. Andy Ball, the 6B, in the number 2 spot. Jed Ross, the 51R. 56, Mitchell Davis. Austin Arsdale in the 2. And then it's Britt Burrows in car 51. And now Austin Arsdale moves up into the number 4 spot in car number 2. Up front, the 7X, Corey Wyatt, Andy Ball, the 6B, Jed Ross, the 51R. Then Austin Erstdale in that number 4 spot. Mitchell Davis drops back to 5th spot in car number 56. Brent Burrows now battling to the inside in car number 51. Jake Sollenberger in the 5. Corey Wyatt hanging on in the 7X. Brent Burrows spinning over in turn number 2. That's gonna bring out the caution one more time. The 51 of Brent Burrows spinning over in turn number 2. And your leader, the 7X of Corey Wyatt. Gonna bunch up the field now. The Mason City Maniac gonna bring them out for the wave of that green flag. And a battle now, Andy Ball moving in to do battle with the car number 7X. 2 laps of racing left to go. Andy Ball, 6B, the 7X of Corey Wyatt, Jed Ross, the 51R, Austin Erstdale, car number 2. All right, watch him up with the 4th turn. Checkered flag out for the 7X of Corey Wyatt. All right, finishing in the number 2 spot, that's 6B of Andy Ball. I have to give you a rundown who finished in that number 3 spot. There was a photo finish at the finish line, so I had to figure out who finishes in the number 2, or in the number 3 and 4 spot. Austin Erstdale, Jed Ross came across the field for having to start on the tail end of the field for not crossing the weigh scales in his heat race, but man, he came from the back like a rocket and picks off tonight's Speedway Motors Illinois Lightning Sprint Series feature win. Let's give him a great big hand from Springfield, Corey Wyatt. All right, race fans, let's give him a great big hand. He also drives a 410 sprint car. Corey Wyatt, coming off of a big win back in December as he won the Tulsa Shootout in Tulsa, Oklahoma, driving the Jim Mahan Special out of Springfield. Roger Best Trucking, SBG Logistics, Hoosier Tire, Engler Machine, our co-sponsors, Eagle Motorsports, and Speedway Motors, the oldest speed shop in the United States. They're out of Lincoln, Nebraska, the official title sponsor of the Illinois Lightning Sprint Series. Well, Corey, you know, a little bit of miscommunication there in the heat race, buddy, but I tell you what, you worked for that one.
Yeah, we just forgot to go to the scales. Had to start in the back. It's always fun coming from the back like that, passing all the cars. You gotta be the best you can be when you try to do something like that. Mahan, he always puts together one hell of a car. I couldn't ask for anything better in the Lightning Sprint. It's fun running with you guys. I hope to run with you guys some more.
Well, you know, you were dicing through cars there. A couple of times you guys were 3 wide, but man, this car was hooked up.
Yeah, he's always got it real hooked to the track. And a lot of times when you go through lap cars, if one's running the top, one running the bottom, you got to dice through the middle. Otherwise, you're not ever going to get anywhere. And luckily, we pulled off a few moves and we got her done.
Well, good job tonight. First feature win with us with the Illinois Lightning Sprint Series, but I'm sure there's more coming.
All right, thank you.
Once again, let's have a great big hand for Corey Wyatt, the winner of the Speedway Motors Illinois Lightning Sprint Series feature event. Coming up next, the Big Ten lay model, the super lay models. They're going to go 30 laps of race.